Hey, I'm Gary Payton at the Seattle Supersonics.
Tyler Freier from the Seattle Seahawks.
DK Metcalf.
Ursua with
the Favorite.
Nate Burleson. You're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam. You're watching NorbCam.
What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you, and I am here with the brand new wide receiver of the Seattle Seahawks, Ursua, right here.
Yes, sir. How's it going, everybody? Just happy to be out here.
Yeah, so how's camp been so far, man?
They're taking great care of us out here, and it's just been a great experience to be out there with the guys and having OTAs going on and just learning the playbook, learning to play and be professional at this, you know, and so it's just been a great experience, and I'm just happy to be a Hawk right now.
Yeah. Well, I personally and my family was very excited to hear that you got drafted. Guy from Hawaii. My wife spends a lot of time down there. We love going down there, so it was cool to just hear your name get called. So what was it like for you just when that moment happened? I know that the draft there's a lot of things come down to the wire, but what was it like when you finally got that call that you knew you were going to go to the Seahawks?
Well, it was a very long day for me. So when I actually got the call, it was just, I was jumping for joy. You know, I was with my whole family out in Utah, and so I was just thrilled to have the honor of being called on draft day, which is so many people's dreams, and so to see mine come true, it was just a huge blessing for me, and I was just grateful that it ended up being the Hawks, because I was really leaning on coming here, and I really wanted to end up here. So I'm just glad to be here.
And now, what was it about the Seahawks being one of the teams at the top of your list, if not the top team in your list? Why the Seahawks?
When I came out here for my 30 visit about 2 weeks before the draft had gone on, I just felt the winning atmosphere, the championship vibe when I was out here, when we visited, our facilities, and, just seeing the stadium and hearing about all the cool stories and how loud it gets, and hearing the stories of how great the fans are out here. I was like, this is where I need to be. And I always wanted to play under Pete Carroll. So it was just destiny, and it was bound to happen.
Well, and it wasn't like you didn't know what the Seahawks were, right? I mean, clearly you'd seen Russell. We'd been in the playoffs, so you'd been seeing this winning team that now you get to be a part of.
Yeah, like I said, I knew how special the Seahawks were and their championship caliber team, and so I was like, man, I would love to be a part of that, and to be able to play with just legends, as Russell Wilson, and just the many guys who are out there. So it's just it was a thrill for me to be called to the Seahawks.
Yeah. So you grew up in Hawaii, you lived in Utah. Was this your first time to Seattle, that visit?
Yeah, that 30 visit was my first time out to Seattle, and it was a little depressing because it was raining that day, but yeah. I wasn't surprised, so I was like, okay, this can't be every day, but it ended up working out. I ended up enjoying my time, and so it was cool. DK over here, my man over here.
My man. So how you doing? I'm NorbCam. Want to say something to the 12s out there?
What's up? How y'all doing, man? Everything good?
Hey, man, high expectations for you, but I'm telling you, the entire city of Seattle and everyone who's a Seahawks fan is dying to see you on the field. So we are rooting and pulling for you big time, man. So
can't wait to get out there, man.
Yeah. All right. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. It's good to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you came out. It was raining, so it was a little not so inspiring. But you've been out here, and the weather has been pretty awesome, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
What do you think of our city and our area now that you've spent some time out here?
Oh, I love it out here. The weather's since OTAs has started, the weather has been perfect every single day. I go out there with no leggings, no jacket, nothing, and it's just been beautiful. So I'm just so glad, it cleared up compared to that first day when it was raining, because I was a little nervous there, but the weather's been great.
What do you guys do in your spare time when you're not on the field?
I don't believe there's spare time right now. As a rookie, I just study and try to get as much time in the playbook as possible. But I just like to hang out, and sometimes here and there just go to the mall, or just kind of walk around, get your mind off of football just for a minute, just so that you can kind of regroup and start the week off fresh.
What's been the hardest thing, and what's been like the coolest thing since you've been with the Seahawks here?
I think the toughest part has just been adjusting to, the new concepts and terminology that we use in the playbook. You know, we ran a lot of the same routes at Hawaii, but we just called them something different.
Yeah.
So just kind of learning those things and humbling yourself to go and ask a veteran, hey, like, can you teach me this or that? You know, that's always something that's challenging. But, you know, I've been trying to get out of my shell and try to do that. Ask the vets, like, hey, can you help me run this route a little better? Or what do you see that I can do better? And, you know, but the fun part is just being out here, living my dream and competing amongst the best of the best.
First time you met Russell Wilson and caught a throw from Russell Wilson, what was that like?
Most unbelievable experience. I mean, you can't even imagine like how I mean, his touch on that ball is just like, when you catch it, it's just like, you can't even almost feel the catch, and it just falls so softly into your hands. But I mean, his throwing motion is just unbelievable. I mean, you can tell he works night in, night out on how he throws that ball, how he releases it, and how much touch he has on it. Because when I caught it, I was just like, I was in awe, because I just like, wow, that, like, I really just caught a pass, but I didn't even feel it. But like, it was just spot on, right where I needed it.
Just that touch.
Oh yeah,
the touch on it.
Russ got the touch.
Nice. Who was your favorite receiver growing up, or even now? Who's...
DK Metcalf.
Woo, go Hawks!
He's the truth. He goes out there every day, and I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong and make people swallow their words for ever doubting him. But no, I think it's going to be. I think we have a great receiving core, and I think we're going to do a lot of big things.
Yeah, this has probably been the most excitement in off season, not just for the team, but particularly for the receiving core. I've been, for a long time, saying we need to draft a big-bodied receiver who's fast, big-bodied. It's like each year, no, not this year, not this year. And first time they got DK Metcalf, and I was like, yes, finally, you know. So.
Yeah, no, we got a few big receivers now with DK and Jazz Ferguson, and some speed, some height, some size. So it's just awesome how in depth we are and how much versatility we're going to have out there.
So for people who aren't as familiar with you as a player, how would you describe or compare yourself to, you know, like players that they might know? What kind of receiver are you?
You know, I watched a bunch of tape on obviously Doug Baldwin, Golden Tate, you know, obviously Odell, but one of my favorite receivers is Keenan Allen. Just kind of his releases, his body control is excellent, and you know, just his ability to get open. And then obviously Golden Tate, he's a guy who can make people miss after catch, and you know, and then the style of route running. Obviously, you got OBJ, who just adds his own flavor to it. But you know, those are kind of the guys who I watch, and it's just, I try to mimic my game after them. And then, you know, obviously I have the opportunity to play after, you know, Doug Baldwin has had such a great career here, and so now I have an opportunity to play and kind of not, you know, just kind of fulfill what he's done. Yeah. So it's going to be cool.
Those are big shoes to fill.
Absolutely.
He's been such a big part of the team, you know, part of this playoff run and part of the community. And personally, he's like half Filipino, and I'm Filipino. So, of course, you know, seeing him, you know, go to the end of his career has been very sad. But it opens the doors for guys like you. And I'm really excited, you know, to see what you can do to surprise, you know, a lot of people who may have overlooked you, not getting you earlier. But, you know, I'm pulling for you big time to see what you can do, man. It's gonna be,
I appreciate that.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
What kind of music you like?
Oh, I like more just relaxing music. Like right before I came down here, I was listening to Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, old school.
I had nothing. Like, that's one of my favorite songs. So, like, you know, before games, anything, you know, like I have to have just kind of mellow music. And
that's interesting.
Yeah, so I have to be really calm and locked in. Like,
so is
that.
Whitney Houston in your playlist, in your earbuds when you're getting ready pregame?
Beyonce,
really?
Lauryn Hill.
Nice.
So, you know, you name it, like Rihanna, they're all.
So you don't need to be listening to hype music. You actually do the opposite.
I don't like. I prefer not to have that, but you know, everybody's different, so you just got to run with what you get.
All right. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie.
I heard you might be going to a movie tonight, so you know.
Yeah, my favorite movie, hands down, probably Good Will Hunting.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's a great movie.
That's a great movie.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. Favorite food?
chicken katsu, hands down.
Oh, my daughter loves chicken katsu.
That's the best food. That's the best food ever. I mean, if you haven't had that, you got to go and try that. Go down to Hawaii, get chicken katsu, and the secret is you got to go to Cheesecake Factory in Waikiki. It has the best chicken katsu.
He is so right. He is so right.
On the island, hands down.
Have you been to the?
And not many people know about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think to order chicken katsu from Cheesecake Factory in Hawaii. Well, you know, there's a Cheesecake Factory here.
Yeah, but it's only on Hawaii menu.
Oh,
yeah, the
that's
katsu
why.
is only on Hawaii's Waikiki's menu.
You know, things. You know,
Yep.
from a local guy who knows the details. All right. Hobbies outside of football?
I'm a basketball player, so I mean, anytime I can pick up a ball and shoot some hoops. I play a little bit of video games here and there.
What game do you play?
I'm more a 2K kind of guy.
Oh, so you're
I
basketball.
Play Xbox, yeah.
He's got to be Tyler Lockett.
Have you had a shootout at the VMAC yet?
I've had a shootout at the rookie minicamp. I shot against Marquise Blair. I did win that one.
Oh, you did? All right.
I would
Nice.
definitely like to challenge, Tyler or Clay Thompson.
Nice. Well, yeah. All right.
That was a tough one, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he shot today. He shot well.
Anything else that you'd want the 12s to know about you as we go into the rest of this off season, and it's pretty soon preseason will be upon us, and we'll be cheering your name and rooting for you to get in the end zone and make some awesome catches from Russell Wilson. But
No,
else?
I'm so glad to be out here and to be amongst the greatest fans and to play for the best team out there, and I just go Hawks, baby.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate taking the time to talk to me and to the viewers out there.
Yeah, go Hawks.
But go Hawks, and good luck, man. We are pulling for you big time. I want to see you do some great things out there.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Go Hawks. Thanks for watching this NorbCam video. Feel free to click on any of the videos here you see on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss a single video in the future. Thanks for watching, and go Hawks.